My girlfriend is sexually traumatized. How should I support her? She has endured unimaginable trauma that started in her childhood and only ended when she found the strength to run away from the abuser years later. I am not a violent person, but if given the chance, I would do whatever it takes to bring justice to that despicable individual. I am in my late 20s, while she is in her early 30s. When we first met, she believed that she would never want to date again, thinking that she was incapable of it. However, against all odds, we found each other, and our connection has brought immense healing and happiness to both of us. It is a privilege and honor to hear her say that she feels safe in my presence. I want nothing more than to protect her with all my being. She is taking the courageous step of seeing a therapist and facing her deep-rooted issues head-on. I am immensely proud of her progress, and I try my best to support her in every possible way. However, witnessing her pain tears me apart, and I feel utterly helpless at times. In the realm of intimacy, we started slow, allowing her to take the lead and dictate the pace. It was an approach that seemed to work well for us. She enjoyed the gentle caresses and indirect touches. However, a few weeks ago, she asked me to venture further and put my hand between her legs for the first time. It was then that things became strange and unfamiliar. She began giving me precise instructions, but still ended up feeling frustrated. Despite sensing something was amiss, I did not stop, and that was a mistake. She has never experienced an orgasm, not even when pleasuring herself. That night was no exception. Eventually, she confessed that she was no longer in the mood, and we stopped, both feeling a sense of disappointment. We had hoped that things would magically fall into place, but reality proved otherwise. I couldn't make her feel pleasure, and that weighed heavily on both of us. Later, we had a heartfelt conversation filled with conflicting emotions. She expressed her desire for intimacy, while also sharing that she merely tolerates it. She mentioned feeling arousal even as we discussed it, yet also expressed that the possibility of it going wrong made it not worth pursuing. It became evident that her frustration with our intimate encounters mirrored the same disappointment she faces when trying to pleasure herself. Hearing her words pierced my heart, and I felt a deep sense of helplessness. We made the decision to pause any intimate activities for 6 months, and I wholeheartedly support this choice. It is the right thing to do. However, I cannot help but feel burdened by my perceived inadequacy. I believe she senses this too, recognizing my desire to fix things somehow. But the truth is, I don't know how. I may not have the power to fix everything. I'm trying to remain optimistic, but witnessing her struggle is immensely painful. Intimacy should be a source of joy and pleasure, free from any pressure. I wish it were that simple. I yearn for the right words, the right actions, to provide her with the proper support she needs. I wish I knew what to do.